So I hear this comment a lot, whether it's through a YouTube comment or maybe an email I get, where people will say like, well, it's just such a shame that sometimes it's not fair that an artist's music is used, but only like a couple of cents are paid out for royalties, or isn't it not fair that like certain networks pay more than other networks, and isn't it not fair that sometimes you get large sync fees up front and sometimes they don't pay you anything up front? This isn't fair. That's not fair. Let me just help you out here. Get rid of this idea that you think the industry needs to be fair, because I don't know if you've been paying attention your entire life, but spoiler alert, life is not fair, okay? Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. There's no cosmic karma justice that's out there that I believe that is making sure that there's fairness and equality in the world. Okay, I'm sorry. Some people are born with disabilities. Some people are born with amazing talents. Is any of this fair? No. So the sooner you can just knock that weird idea out of your head, I know that it's uncomfortable to not think of the world as a fair place, but the sooner you can just adapt yourself to reality, the sooner you're going to be much more at peace and you're going to be much more successful. So I want you to challenge yourself to just get rid of this idea and stop saying it to other people that, well, that's not fair and this industry is not fair and they didn't pay enough, so that's not fair. Who cares, right? So if you're going to go around saying that things aren't fair, why are you saying that? Are you saying it because you plan on going to Congress to make a law? You're going to spend your whole life lobbying and trying to change the system, or you're going to go to the PROs and try to knock on their door, or maybe try to rise your way up, all the way to becoming a president of ASCAP or BMI so you can change the system. If you're going to do that, I want you to scream and shout about how things are not fair and you want to go do something about it. Go for it. You're probably going to be helping me out with it. I'll completely support you. But I think most people are talking about things not being fair in terms of it being, and this ties to the video that I released last week, which was there's a lot of excuses out there. People love having excuses for why they're not succeeding. And so if you've gotten a few placements, but those placements were like laughable, meaning 10 cents, 25 cents, or maybe a couple of dollars for a placement you got, you could go around, thumping your chest and saying this isn't fair. And, but all I hear is just temper tantrum, right? I hear a toddler having a tantrum about, well, that's not fair. The other people get more and I don't. You can do that. That's a choice. You can go around saying those kind of things, or you can just go, well, all right, 7 cents. That sucks. Don't like that. I should go make a lot of music. I should go build up my catalog. I should go work with better libraries. I should start getting better placements. I should start to maybe take my career a little more seriously. Maybe I should get educated about what the heck I'm doing here. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just throwing music to a bunch of non-exclusive libraries that really don't have any big relationships, and they're just giving the music out willy-nilly, and I'm not really making some real relationships happen in this industry, right? That's what a professional does. That's what an adult does. That's what somebody who doesn't make excuses for themselves do. And they don't really care about what's fair and what's not fair. And they just want to work as hard as they possibly can, partner with the right kinds of people so that, some placements will be laughable. They'll be really small, like some of mine are. And other ones are going to be ridiculously big and like, oh my gosh, like laughable in the other direction. Like, I can't believe somebody paid me that much money to use like a couple of seconds of my track, right? That's, it's hard to, I know, wrap your head around that. And that might be kind of really upsetting for some of you guys, but it's just, I gotta be a dream killer here. I gotta really basically bust down this belief system that maybe you have in the back of your head that you think the world should be fair, or that this industry should be fair, or any of that kind of stuff. The people who will succeed and win in this business, if you want to talk about fairness, I guess, is he who is hungriest, he who will work the hardest, that will show up consistently and keep putting out high quality music and partner with solid people that keep getting them placements. I mean, I guess you could say that's fair because that's the person that's working the hardest, right? The person that works the hardest is the one that's going to actually succeed in the long run. So if you want to hang on to some sort of an idea of fairness, there it is, right? Just be the hardest working person that you know, and you'll be the one that does the best in the long run, right? You got to be patient. You got to stick with it, right? You got to get through months and months, years and years of maybe not seeing a whole lot of progress, but then eventually you'll start seeing the snowballing effect happen where your royalties will exponentially start increasing. But what will help you today, right now, is get rid of your idea of what should be fair.